Okay.
Tell me, how have you been? How's your journey so far?
Yes, ma'am, I'm doing so great. My journey is also going great, so great with you all people and by God's blessings also. And I'm so glad to meet you here, ma'am. And I don't think that we are meeting for the second time. I thought that we have been known each other for so many years. I don't know why,
We have
ma'am.
known each other. Yes,
Yes,
yes, it happens. It happens.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
I don't think that this is our second meeting and all.
yeah, it happens. Are you back from holidays or you're still at your mother's place?
My mother's place. I'm in my native
Mm.
place only.
Nice, nice. How
So,
is it there? It is hot or is it
yes,
raining?
ma'am. No, no, it's very hot. It's very hot, ma'am.
Mm.
Before a week, it was raining for some days, but now it has been turning, ma'am. It's scorching outside.
Ah,
Even at 10 o'clock, I can feel my sweating. 8 o'clock looks
yes,
like
it's okay.
10
Yeah, correct.
o'clock.
Here today they have predicted rains. As per
Oh,
the news, it should rain here today.
okay, ma'am.
Hopefully it rains.
Rains. Okay.
Hopefully it should rain. That's what they have said in the news.
Okay, okay, ma'am. But how is the climate now, ma'am?
It is not very hot. It
Okay.
is hot, but not very hot. Yeah, manageable.
Okay, but Salem here, ma'am, it's very hot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Down south, it is hot. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes, ma'am. And okay, ma'am, and I would like to ask some what to say key points about English, ma'am, about especially
Whatever I know, I'll tell you.
yes.
I'm not a grammar expert.
Okay,
Okay, so whatever I know, I'll tell you.
okay, ma'am. When it comes to advanced tenses like past tense or past perfect, past simple, we can use it regularly, right, ma'am? We are okay.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
are adequate with past
Correct.
simple. But when it comes to past perfect or past perfect continuous, actually, we don't know where
Yeah,
to use that it
yeah.
actually.
Correct. Correct, correct, correct. Actually, I feel that past perfect continuous is less of spoken and more of written.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I feel. Correct me if I'm wrong. Past, even past perfect, yeah, we speak, but past perfect continuous is more of writing than
Writing.
speaking.
Speaking is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
yes, ma'am. Was that okay, ma'am? It is okay to use past perfect continuous in writing, or it is good and it would be great if we use those past perfect continuous in our speech also, ma'am.
No, we not that we cannot use in our speech, but generally we don't.
We don't. Yes,
Mm,
ma'am.
yeah, generally we don't. Uh, Mostly we use it in writing.
Writing is. But
Yeah,
I
when
don't
we are
know where to
describing.
use. Even I deliberately tried some days, ma'am, to use past perfect in my regular activities before going to bed. But I was thinking I can do it. Okay, ma'am. But when I come to speaking, I actually stuck. I have to think where to use past perfect in my speech, past perfect continuous in my
Correct, correct,
speech,
correct.
and also
Like, yeah, see, I don't know. Then I'll tell you a simple thing which I follow is not like past perfect, something that has happened in the past. Earlier, it has happened
yes,
more
ma'am.
than one action, and then one action happened before another.
Another is
That time when we are describing, yeah, we use like, for example, I had finished my homework before going out.
is
Okay, I had finished my homework. So had, this is past perfect.
is,
So
ma'am.
before going to the market or before going out, I had finished my homework.
Is
This is a simple, yeah, this is how I remember. When I'm talking about two things, I have to order them. I did one and then after that I went out. So then I use this.
is, ma'am.
This is the simple formula that I follow.
Is
And what is the formula? It is subject plus had plus the third form of the verb.
no,
That
is,
is it.
ma'am. Yes, that is
Mm,
it.
mm,
Yes, but
mm.
we can use it deliberately. If we want to use past perfect deliberately, we have to use, but we can easily go with past simple. I went to the market before I finished my reading. So, any trick is,
Correct.
ma'am, to use it deliberately?
No trick. Just remember these small hints that when we are using, that is a correct form of usage actually. See, nobody is going to sue you or nobody is going
Yes,
to file a case against you if you are using a simple past.
yes,
But the perfect is for when two actions are happening, we are describing the sequence or one happened after the other, then we use generally. That is
yes,
the that's the small thing that we should remember.
yes.
And practice it deliberately if you want to use it.
Okay.
That is the only,
That is
yeah,
the
because
main thing.
it doesn't come it doesn't come very naturally or very easily because you have to be very careful with the structure of the sentence.
Yes.
You know, with the like with the subject and then had and then the the verb form, all that. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. And we have to what to say before talking also we have to think that whether I'm using it or not. Mostly we could see this thing in newspaper, right, ma'am, or when we are doing grammar exercises and
yeah.
when we are
Best thing is to solve grammar exercise, like to solve those sentences.
yes,
Then it will be there in our mind, but that alone will not help. We need to use it deliberately. Only then it will
yes,
help.
yes, ma'am,
It is like reading any formula or like and then doing the sums based on those formula. But later, suddenly, if there are five sums, you should know which formula to use for which sum. It's the
yes,
same.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like also max. We can
Yeah,
easily
yeah.
follow the
Everything. Correct.
formula, but if we have to
Correct.
implement that formula into that
Yeah.
correct sum.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. And when it comes to exercise, also we actually feel what to say, where to put past perfect continuous, past perfect in that formula in that
Yeah.
exercise.
Uh,
But there is a clue
yeah.
that the action which happened previous there we have to
Yes.
use past
Yes.
perfect
Yes. Yes.
had
Yes.
plus V3, and the next action we have to use
Yeah.
simple past or past continuous.
Correct. Correct. And you should also read the whole sentence in case of exercise and understand the meaning of it. And then, imagine it in your mind that, okay, this is said, then this. So here I should use in the first fill in the blanks, I should use this form. And the next blank, I should use the other form. That's it.
Yes, ma'am. And also, I too have this habit, ma'am. I also use always have with my sentence because see, I did some work morning in the morning, but when someone asked me, "What did you do in the morning?" I said, "I have finished my writing in the morning." So that
Mm.
time we should not use have, right, ma'am? I finished writing in the morning. So how to
Mm.
avoid that have, ma'am, while speaking?
Only by practice. Only by
Okay.
practice.
We should understand the tense, right, ma'am? First, there we should not
Yeah.
use which is related to the
Have
present.
finished is present perfect. Have
Yes,
finished is present perfect.
present
Yeah.
perfect. The thing which is
Yeah.
related presently now, then we can use present perfect. If it is
Yeah.
over, then we should not we use that present perfect.
Correct. Correct.
Yes,
Correct. And if you want to use past, then past means it should be past perfect followed by something
yes,
where you
ma'am.
are saying which happened when. You are
Yes, ma'am.
sequencing the sentence. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. And also in
Yeah.
future perfect continuous, we are not mostly using that, right, ma'am? It is
Correct.
an imaginary part. We just left
Yeah.
it out. We have left it
Um,
out. Okay, so it is
yeah.
good
It is
to,
the same actually. In Hindi also, it is the same. Past, I do at the last because they find it a little bit tough compared to present and future.
okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And it is okay if we can easily get 60% of our spoken if we know present simple, present, past simple, present perfect, and future simple, right, ma'am? These four sentences are enough.
Correct. 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 Correct.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, will we be able to frame a sentence, frame a paragraph also by using these four tenses, ma'am?
Yeah. It depends on what you are describing,
Okay, ma'am.
isn't it?
Uh,
Deliberately, you can do just to practice. For the sake of practicing, you can do.
okay,
No,
ma'am.
like I'm going to write a para using only this.
Okay.
Uh, but sometimes when it has to be naturally described, then you need to go to the past also.
Okay, ma'am.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Uh, Something that I somewhere where I went and came back, I'm describing about that, or something I saw, I am
Okay.
describing about that. I'm giving the background. Then
Yes.
I need to use the past. Mm.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank you so much for this, ma'am. Now I have some clear idea about that, ma'am. But first of all, we should be very thorough in that sentence pattern and that structure and where to use it and how to use it. Yes, ma'am.
First, your basic grammar, basic tenses, the sentence structure, that itself should stand you in good stead. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay. Then okay,
And
ma'am.
everyday practice.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. And I have asked you this thing, ma'am, and how to remember a particular word, ma'am. See, when I was reading a book yesterday, ma'am. In that, I have come across so many words. I have written those words also in my note. But after some time, actually, I didn't know how to pronounce that word even. I have seen that word so many times, but I'm not able to actually fix that word in my mind.
Okay. See, what I do is when I read a word, I listen to the audio pronunciation also. Okay, it may be in whatever English, American English or British English, that doesn't matter to me. It should be the correct form of pronunciation. That is it. And if it is a little bit very twisty, then I write it down for my sake. I split it and write it down in the language that will be easy for me. Sometimes I write it in Tamil or in Hindi also
Yes, ma'am.
because I should get the pronunciation right.
Right. Yes.
And just for the sake of remembering it.
Okay, ma'am.
And keep saying it 2 to 3 times if that word is a little bit hard or tough for you to pronounce
Okay, ma'am.
so that your tongue gets used to it.
Okay.
And when so anything, like for example, just take magnanimity.
Magnanimous. Yes,
In
ma'am.
Tamil we will say perinthanmai. That is
Perundanimity. Yes.
magnanimity.
Yes.
So now, for example, I'm saying I have read this word, I have heard the pronunciation. Now what I will do is, it is my habit, huh? Like
Okay.
whenever I'm doing some other work, I'll keep on saying magnanimity, magnanimity, magnanimity.
Oh.
So that so that it goes inside my mind all the more. So then
Okay.
once it goes inside my mind, then it is not going to come out, I know. Because that method works for me,
Okay, ma'am.
isn't it? Just saying that word. So I will try to bring it in wherever possible.
Okay.
And I will see to it that I am, at least whenever I'm speaking to somebody, I am trying to use that word magnanimity. Somehow I'll bring it in.
Oh.
Deliberately also I'll bring it in.
Okay, ma'am.
Because I am not bothered about others laughing at me. I am bothered about me learning the word.
Oh. So we don't want to bother about anything. Just we want to learn that word, right,
Ah,
ma'am?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. Yes.
correct, correct.
Okay,
So,
ma'am.
like in the morning, and every day morning, I look at now that I keep looking at this now, so the Google sends me the word of the day. So it keeps
Oh.
sending me that.
Okay, ma'am.
So every morning I look at it and I keep repeating it. If it is new to me, I keep repeating it so that it goes inside my mind and I give my own clue to it, how
Yes.
to remember it.
Okay. Ma'am, as
It
I'm
may
a
differ from person to person.
person is, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Actually, you are saying perfect thing, ma'am. But after 10 days, we tend to forget our first word, right, ma'am? We'll be focusing on our 10th word and we will forget our first word. So, what is your idea to remember all the 10 words, ma'am?
I don't think it, I don't know. I don't think it should be like that. If you are
Okay,
using it on every now and then, yeah, you shouldn't forget it. I
okay,
don't think it will happen. If you by heart it, you will forget it. Don't
okay,
by
ma'am.
heart it.
Yes. Okay. So, we have to
Don't by
use
heart
that.
it.
Okay,
Yeah. Say it loud for the sake of pronunciation so that your, like your tongue gets the feeling of that word. And then your brain also gets it that this is the word that I'm trying to, put it in my mind. Then after that, you try to use it. Oh, because like give a logic to it, like how we do for our college studies or school studies. Na?
okay, ma'am.
To remember it, we give a logic and
Okay,
study so that even if we forget, we can we can come back work and remember that word. Oh,
okay,
it was something to do with this. Okay, magnanimity, miti, something miti. So
oh,
like that.
okay,
Ah,
ma'am.
so
So, we
that
have
is
to
up to us.
yes, yes. We have to
Mm.
put some clue for that word. Yes.
Yeah.
And yesterday
It
I
always helps. Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Sagacity. Came across that word, ma'am. Sagacity means some intelligent, something like that, ma'am.
Okay.
Now I
Yeah.
actually remembered that word. I don't know how.
And you
Because
know
that
what? You should
magnanimity.
not only.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah. No, please
yes, ma'am.
complete.
While
Yeah.
actually this word also came there, ma'am. Magnanimous. So when you are saying that
Okay.
word, I remembered this word also. Sagacity.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. And you should not read the word alone. You should also read a sentence for it so that you are able
Okay.
to understand in what context it is used. That is also important.
Okay,
Of course,
ma'am.
word pronunciation is important, but not only word.
Word.
Otherwise, you will not know how to use it,
Yes, ma'am.
isn't it?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
like that's what I did with magnanimity. When I was why I remember this. This happened with me long back,
Okay.
many years back. But even today, I remember it because I
Yes.
learned it like that.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
when I learned this word, no, I thought how to by heart it. Then I thought whenever I meet somebody, I will use this word so that it goes inside my mind. When somebody said something, instead of saying thank you, I said, oh, it's your magnanimity. It's your magnanimity. So what happens is it goes inside the mind. So
Okay.
people who
Ma'am, you have used
eccentric,
actually you are very much fluent in using advanced words, but see, you are not making any practice or not. Just like that, you are using, ma'am. That fluence, that
no,
fluent
not like
conversation.
that.
Uh,
It is years practice.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
There
yes,
are,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
there is
yes,
years of practice behind it,
yes,
isn't it?
yes,
Because
ma'am.
even I am human.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
We cannot do any
Actually,
magic, and yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And we can see
And
that
it is
practice,
years.
ma'am, in a linear way is consistent way
Consistently. Yeah. Yeah.
is
And I use this language when I'm teaching. So in a day, at least 5 hours, I speak in English. Though I don't speak advanced words because my audience is not that advanced. So
yes,
I can't speak advanced words just for the sake of showing off that I know advanced
yes.
words. Because
But you
I
are
should
not
go as per
doing
my audience.
is yes,
Hmm.
ma'am.
Otherwise,
I
they will not understand.
yes, ma'am. Actually, we know that, ma'am, with your fluent, you know so many advanced words, but deliberately you are not using that.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
I actually saw so many of your videos, ma'am. In that, I actually came across such advanced grammar also. Because you have used had I known it earlier like that and all without yes. Actually, that is
Any,
going to be
yeah,
very tough. Had I been
yeah,
yes. But nowadays,
yeah, yeah,
okay, yes, ma'am. Was that because
yeah.
of practice, ma'am, or did you do any deliberate work to use
Yeah.
this
No,
that
no, 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 no. At least now, looking back, I cannot say because it's been years, no, now, so I can't trace back how I
okay, ma'am.
started off because I
Okay.
started young.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
maybe that is why. And I was into writing also in between. For some, now I
Okay.
don't write because I need to sit down and I need to think.
Yes.
I don't write. But while writing, that thing comes because you need to, even if you write 4 lines, it should be interesting. That's
Okay,
what we
ma'am.
have been taught, that it
Yes.
should be interesting and it should be something that somebody likes to read. So if it is very plain, it won't be interesting, it will be boring. So likewise, conversation also. We should
Okay,
make our
ma'am.
conversations interesting, not
Interesting.
very, like clinical, mundane, school-like. No,
Yes, yes. Okay,
there
ma'am.
should be some takeoffs
Uh,
from every conversation. Oh, I saw this conversation. This is what I have taken out from it.
from this. And even phrasal verb also, ma'am. See, all because of practice, I must say, but you have
Yeah.
used very good phrasal verb and idioms and even this advanced grammar and all in a consistent way without actually in the flow.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct,
That
correct.
is because of
Yeah.
your practice. Keep on your consistent and persistent practice. Is that is the thing we
Correct,
have to follow,
correct,
right, ma'am?
correct, correct. And never ending curiosity.
Never-ending curiosity is
Yeah. Yeah. Because
okay.
if you feel that now, why do I need this? This is enough. The day you feel this is enough, you stop growing.
Okay, ma'am. And nowadays, ma'am, you have been teaching for kids, right, ma'am? So how are you actually incorporating grammar to them, ma'am? Do you feel that is tough or is it okay, ma'am? Are you
Yeah.
okay with that, ma'am?
No, it is tough. That is why I need to make them under. When I teach them Hindi grammar, I teach them along with English. I have to make them understand in English. Only
Okay.
then they will know the Hindi grammar. Otherwise, they will not know the grammar, isn't it?
Okay,
So I
ma'am.
have to relate it to English and sometimes to Tamil.
Okay,
Mostly it is
ma'am.
English because Tamil also grammar they don't
No,
understand because
yes,
they just
yes.
read and yeah, because they read it as a subject to score marks. They don't read it as a language. So
Okay,
mostly it
ma'am.
is English which I relate to. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So every subject grammar plays a vital role.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Ma'am, but
Sentence
is it
framing is
necessary?
important.
Yes, ma'am. But is it important to teach Hindi grammar also, ma'am, to them in order to
Yeah, yeah.
oh,
Because
first?
that is the base, that is the foundation. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Without laying the foundation, if I only teach them spoken sentences,
Okay.
they are not going to by heart it because it
Oh,
is conversation. It won't be the same.
oh,
Suppose I'm teaching you four sentences and sending you out. Somebody else asked you a fifth sentence. From
oh,
where will you frame that fifth sentence? Because you
oh,
don't know the rule.
oh,
You have been only taught those four sentences, isn't
oh,
it? We can't say, oh, I haven't learned this, or my teacher hasn't taught this,
okay.
isn't it? So if I tell you how to frame a sentence, at least you will take that effort to frame a sentence, even though it is wrong or right. You will take that effort to frame that sentence, isn't it?
Okay, ma'am. But it is not in Hindi, ma'am. It is saying in English that if we focus on grammar, if we say that, okay, after have, we have to put V3 and it is in present continuous, I have to add am plus ing. But while speaking, if we focus on this sentence pattern, then how we'll get words, ma'am, next to our pattern? We
Correct.
will
No, you
get
have to keep
stagnant, right,
practicing.
ma'am?
Yeah. Yeah. See, once what you do, you have to do is the basic, you have to keep practicing. Again, see, I'll come back to maths as an example.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
practice chapter by chapter, that is topic by topic.
Okay, ma'am.
After that, what will happen? You have to practice it as a question paper. Question paper means you will have questions from all topics,
Okay, ma'am.
right? So you will need to know. You will need to know all the topics concept to solve the question paper. But for that, initially you have to practice chapter by chapter or
Okay.
concept by concept.
Concept.
And
So,
then finally, yeah, finally do a mixture. Attend a question
okay.
paper kind of a thing. So
Okay.
that everything mixed together.
Yes, yes, yes.
Isn't it?
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay. But
I hope I have made my point clear.
yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. First, we have to go by say single thing. Then we have to
Ah,
commute everything
yeah.
and go. Right,
Yeah.
ma'am? We have
Like
to
for
combine
example,
everything.
present tense.
Yes.
You present tense, you learn all the forms of present one by one, and
Okay.
then come back to do a full present, all put together.
Yes, ma'am.
Then move to the next thing, learn the different forms of that, and then do a whole thing of that all put together.
Okay, ma'am.
And after this, finally, a whole thing that is, it's like all
Yes,
put together. That is
mixer of
present. Ah, yeah,
yes.
yeah, the whole thing. Yes,
Whole thing.
yes,
And we
yes.
can even try with paragraph stories, and
Yeah,
fill in the blanks like that. Even with
yes,
options or
yes,
without
yes.
options, we can go.
Yes,
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 ma'am.
yes, yes. Initially, options because then you will feel happy. Once you
Uh,
do small things, you feel happy. Then you can slowly you can climb the stairs. Don't try
yes.
to climb the stairs two or three at a time. You
Okay,
can
ma'am.
only do it if you are capable enough. Yes,
Yes.
or else take only one step at a time.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
but
ma'am.
that one step should be perfect.
Perfect. Correct, ma'am. But they
Yeah.
must say that it will take long time, but I have to learn it within 3 months, within 2 months. But that should not be.
Then yeah, no, that should not be the case. If that is the case, you have a goal, then your time that you're putting in, the time that you are investing, should be triple or quadruple of the 3 months time. Only
Okay,
then you
ma'am.
can master it in
Yes.
3 months, isn't it?
3 months. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. But we should not
yeah.
pressurize ourselves, push ourselves to learn within 3 months. We have give some adequate time, enough time to learn a language. Right, ma'am?
And not only that, you should enjoy it also.
Yes,
If you
ma'am.
don't enjoy it now, you will do it half-heartedly and unwantedly. Then
Yes,
you won't get the result, and you won't be happy also.
yes,
So
ma'am.
you should enjoy whatever you are doing. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And
And
we
do
should
as
learn.
much as possible solving puzzles. I like solving puzzles
Okay,
like
ma'am.
how we have in Tamil. The same way there are in English also.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I don't know whether you are familiar with this Tamil. You have Varamalar puzzles.
Yes, ma'am. I'm fond of it.
Uh, I do it every Sunday. Very
Yes, yes,
religiously, I do it
yes,
because I want to improve my vocabulary,
yes,
irrespective of language. A language is a language. It
yes,
only sharpens your mind, isn't
yes,
it? And
ma'am.
it keeps
Yes,
your mind active. Yeah.
active.
So
Yes,
these are the ways by which we can keep our mind active.
yes.
Sunday mornings, I do that the first thing, and then only
Yes, now
and
I'm teaching my daughter also,
yeah,
ma'am, to do that kattam. Yes, குறுக்கெழுத்து போட்டி
correct, correct,
something.
correct, correct, correct,
Yes,
correct,
we
correct.
get that in
Likewise, you will
English.
have it English also.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. In
puzzles.
English
Yeah.
newspaper also we get that. Yes.
And there are books also for different levels,
Okay,
like
ma'am.
based on the age of the children, there are books available. Because when my son was young, I had bought so many books like that, puzzle
Okay.
books. Whenever
Puzzle
we
book
make him sit in one place, I have to give him something. I have to keep feeding him with any such kind of activities.
activities.
So I used to buy those puzzle books and everything and take. While we were traveling in train, we used to sit and solve those puzzles, and we used to. That's how we used to spend time. So it is good for both. Even he as well as I know. I also used to join along with him. So
Okay.
it was a fun activity.
Yes, yes, I do
Yeah.
love it, ma'am.
And
Every
even yeah.
Sunday,
Yeah.
every Sunday from my mom, my aunt, myself, my sister-in-law, everyone
Yeah.
does this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
now
It's
I'm
actually
teaching my
nice. It's
daughter.
actually very nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So from that, we actually know so many words without even thinking of, yes, we are
Correct.
learning.
Correct. 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 Correct.
Yes.
Correct. And when they give a clue, na, left to right, right to left, top to bottom,
Yes.
isn't it? So
Yes,
they will
ma'am.
give a clue and you have to guess the word and fill in
Word.
that word.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that is an exercise only for us.
Yes,
Yeah.
for us. Actually, it sharpens our brain, and we may come across
Yeah.
so many words, meanings, synonyms of that particular word also. And I'm going to do it for English also, ma'am, hereafter.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when we were in school, we used to play this game. What's the good word?
What's
There'll be
the
one word in English.
okay,
Yeah. Now we have to guess that word with the help of the clues.
clues?
One group will give the clue sentence.
Okay,
Based
ma'am.
on that, we have to guess what is that English word. So the
Oh,
name of the game was What's the Good Word?
what's the good word?
It's
Now
nice.
we are
Yeah.
playing connectivity words, ma'am. Connective words. I
Oh,
have to tell a word. The last letter of the
yeah,
she
yeah, yeah.
has
That we
to
have also played. Yeah.
yes, ma'am. She
Yeah.
has to
Yeah.
tell some word with the starting letter.
Yeah. 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 The ending letter, with that, she has to start another word.
Starting
Yeah. Yeah.
word, another word is, ma'am. Just while
That
traveling,
is
we
also
play this game. And I ask my daughter, I'll tell her some random word, ma'am, like flower or bus, car. She has to frame a sentence by using that word.
and
So it
also,
is
give a word and ask them to make words out of that word.
okay, ma'am. What, ma'am? Could you repeat, ma'am?
Like, give a word,
Okay,
a,
ma'am.
a long word, and ask them to make different words from that
Oh,
word.
yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, yes.
How many different words you can make from that word? Yeah.
Okay, okay, yes, ma'am. Okay. In Tamil it
Yeah.
is there, ma'am.
Oh,
In my
or give them some letters,
okay,
six,
ma'am.
7 letters, and ask them to use those letters and frame as many words as possible.
As many as okay, ma'am. Okay.
3 letter words, 4 letter words, five
Four
letter
letter
words,
words.
like that.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah,
I'll ask
yeah, that is
her.
also nice. Here
Yes.
I follow it with my students. It's a
Oh,
major hit. Yeah, once the class is over, everybody will be ready. Last 10 minutes, ma'am,
uh,
ma'am, give us one big word.
activity.
We will frame words, and then they will
Okay.
compare. I have found out 5 words. I have found out
Wow.
6 words. So it's like, yeah,
Okay,
interesting
ma'am.
for them.
Okay. For English, ma'am. For Hindi, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. English, English,
English.
English.
Ma'am, say one more thing, ma'am. How do you make them to remember the vocabs, ma'am? Do you practice any tactics for that, ma'am?
Oh, I told you, na, first is I will split it and tell them to pronounce it
Okay, ma'am.
with the help of syllabification.
Okay, ma'am.
Then we will tell the meaning, and then we will remember something in connection with the meaning, so
Okay.
that next day or the alternate days, I will keep asking them, what did we learn yesterday? Or what
Okay.
did we learn day before yesterday?
Ma'am, consider
So,
impeccable, ma'am. This is the word. You are now you
mm,
you have to make me to remember this word, ma'am. Then how will you do
it
that,
is
ma'am?
in, I will tell you my method. Impeccable.
Okay,
Hmm?
impeccable.
Impeccable.
Okay, ma'am.
And then remember it.
Okay,
Say it. Keep saying it.
okay,
Impeccable. Impeccable.
impeccable,
Impeccable. Impeccable.
impeccable. Okay,
Yeah. You will get it once. If you practice it that way, you will get it.
okay, ma'am.
Maybe it is you haven't done it that way, so now you are finding it new,
Okay,
isn't it?
yes, ma'am. I'm doing that, ma'am. Even though I'm not using it in my conversation. I know little words, some 20 or 30 words, but I'm not using that in my conversation. After the conversation or after doing my session, I feel that, oh, I missed this word at that time. I would have used this word instead of that word.
I tell you a small thing for it, a clue for it. If you
Okay.
want to, suppose you're having conversation with me, like this, you'll have conversation with other people also.
Yes, ma'am.
What you do is you note down 2 to 3 words which you want to use and note down sentences also
Okay,
and keep
ma'am.
it with you.
Okay,
While
ma'am.
you are speaking, use it. Maybe first time, 2 times or 3 times, you have to see it and read it. It's okay.
It's okay.
See it and use it. Yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
after the third or fourth time, your mind will get used to it.
Okay, ma'am. I'll follow that, ma'am.
Yeah. So that
Okay.
always helps. So actually, there is nothing which is impossible. It is all, it depends on us how we break it into small thing and take it in.
Yes, yes.
It's like how we eat, isn't it? One
Yes.
big chapati, we tear it into small, small pieces and eat it. That's the same.
Same thing. Okay. Ma'am, while doing a task, see, one thing is a tough, ma'am, harder one. One thing is easier one, ma'am. Which one would you prefer, ma'am? Will you go with harder, then go for easier, or first you'll finish that easier task, then go for harder task, ma'am?
See, what I will do is, if it is like I give the option to my students, I
Okay,
will tell them this is tough, this is easy.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now, which one you want to choose, it is up to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Because they should feel that, yeah, I have chosen it. So that interest will be no, interest will be created. But if
Okay,
you ask me, I'll go for the tough one first, and then
okay,
you come
ma'am.
for the easier one.
Next. Okay.
Depends. It depends. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
With children, suppose somebody is very weak, then I can't tell them go for the tough one and come for the easier one. Then I'll tell them go for the easier one. When they have finished the easier one, encourage them, celebrate their victory, and
Okay.
then take them to the tough one. Then they will also like feel like putting their effort. Oh yeah, I need to put in my ma'am. You give me, ma'am. Next time I will do it. They'll say it with interest.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah.
Okay. Yes, yes. But we should not first we should not intimidate
Correct.
them, right,
Correct.
ma'am? By
Correct.
saying the tough things. We should not scare them by saying
Yeah.
the tough
And
things.
there are some bright ones who can. So I give the option to them.
Okay, ma'am.
I tell them that think about it and you choose. But once you choose, you have to stick to it.
Okay, ma'am.
So what they learn is before taking a decision, I need to look at this, I need to look at that, and then think. So I am giving them the importance of choosing whichever they want, think the right and the wrong, and then choose. So
Okay.
that way they feel important that, oh yeah, ma'am doesn't force anything on me. I am the
Oh,
one who chooses. So next time what will happen? Suppose 2 times they choose the easy ones, third time they will want to challenge themselves on their own. And
yes.
they will go, ma'am, this time I'll go for the hard one. I said, that's it, come on. So all that is psychology that we need to
Yes, ma'am.
play.
Yes.
Yeah.
And from them
Because
also,
somehow it make the class interesting so
yes,
that they are able to enjoy it and
enjoy.
not come just for the sake of coming because the parents have sent them.
Okay, ma'am.
So,
Okay. So you're doing online classes also, ma'am? Are you taking online classes
yeah,
also?
online. Yes, yes. Online, offline, both.
Both. Okay, ma'am. Actually, I feel that the students who are coming to you are so lucky because you are keeping them like this and you are actually putting all your effort to make them understand the
Yeah,
concept and
yeah, yeah. Correct,
enjoyable also.
correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Because we enjoy the sessions. It is not boring that we are going to study. No. Once they know that when they come here, if we finish a small thing, then in between after that, for 1 minute, we'll have a discussion on something. which
Yes.
is also like general knowledge, important. Not that unnecessary gossip. Something which is important, it will increase their or improve their general knowledge. Then
Okay.
again come back to the lesson. So it is not boring also for them.
Yes.
And then I will listen to them. I will
Ah.
listen to them. I will not say, shut
Yes.
up, keep quiet. I will not say that. I will listen to them. Suppose they say something, ma'am, today what happened in school? If you listen to them, know that they are very happy. Then you can make them do whatever you want them
You
to do.
want. Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Yeah.
Actually it is working, ma'am. This thing also I'm
Yeah.
following with my daughter. I always listen to them and I actually observe their words from them. So they are very happy. Mom, actually, she has some time to listen to us.
Yeah. They feel happy. It is psychologically, like it works, isn't it? They
Yes,
feel
ma'am.
happy
Yes,
because
they
they are
feel.
heard. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And that too, I express my happiness while listening. Oh, you did like that. Oh, she did like that. And also after 2 days, I remember what she said, and I asked her, "Oh, was she said like that? Oh, had she behaved like that with you?" Then she feel very happy. She feels very happy after that also. Mom remembered everything. Ma, you remembered everything. What I said.
It's a small thing, but it goes a long way in building relationships
Okay, ma'am.
because there is a trust factor,
Yes.
isn't it? They trust you explicitly.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
then, they know that you can't go wrong. You will not tell them anything wrong. So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
that trust is complete trust is there,
Yes,
isn't
ma'am.
it?
Yes, ma'am.
So the responsibility is also with me that, I mold them in a good way, in a better way,
Yes, ma'am.
isn't it?
Yes, yes, of course. Actually, that trust, right, ma'am, that is actually doing something. We should do
Correct.
something fruitfully that should
Correct.
be
Correct.
beneficial for them. That is actually doing something, ma'am. We should do some good
Correct.
thing for them.
Yeah. It works both ways. They are
Yes,
also very loyal to us.
yes,
They
ma'am.
are very loyal to us.
Okay.
And in the same way, we also reciprocate it because somewhere you have touched their heart,
Yes,
isn't it?
ma'am.
See, beyond they have given you money, you are teaching them. It is a bond beyond that,
Yes, yes. Trust,
isn't it? You are
loyal.
paying me. So, yeah, you are coming here for 1 hour. My job is over. It is not like that, isn't it?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So you also try to inculcate some small values, some things, some ethics. So I
Ethics.
keep telling them stories or whatever I read, and I tell
Oh,
them, see, what does this teach you? That we should be like this, or we should not do this, whatever.
okay.
So
Yes. Super, ma'am.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
keeps them it keeps them
Super,
happy and
ma'am.
interested also. The conversation is over, Mahalakshmi. Can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
just switch off the recording?
Yes,
We will talk
yes,
for
ma'am.
five
Yes, ma'am.
minutes.